not a gamer. I don't like video games. If you were to call me up and say, hey Luke, you want to come over and game? What goes through my head is,
did someone say apples to apples?
So that's what goes through my head when I think of gaming. The video games I used to play aren't exactly relevant anymore. I became a gamer so I could see all the thrilling games I've been missing out on, and to answer the question, what is gaming like in 2019? I hope you enjoy.
This is me. Hi, my name is Luke Leisner. I'm 20 years old and I live in Brooklyn Park, Minnesota. Right now I'm staying in my friend's basement. It's not exactly what I had in mind when I pictured myself at 20, but hey, it's home. Each week I do something that turns my life upside down. Sometimes the changes are big and sometimes the changes are small, but either way, I hope we can learn something along the way. This is For a Week.
Hello, it's good to be with you on this fine day. A special welcome to the 165 subscribers. I greatly appreciate your support. And now, let's do some gaming. Before I started my week, I had to figure out what games I wanted to play. I decided it made sense to go with the most popular games I could get my hands on, which meant on the first day I was going to be playing Sims 4. That's right.
This is awesome!
Just kidding, that wasn't real. The first game I played was, no surprise, Fortnite. I had never played Fortnite before. My only knowledge of the game was seeing other people play it. So we gotta figure out a good display name, because I want to send a message when I'm out there on the battlefield that you can't mess with me, cause I'll win. Alright, will someone help, please? We're in! I didn't anticipate Fortnite being a difficult game to pick up. My brothers and friends make it look so easy, but every match seemed like the same thing. Me attempting to run around and shoot people while they dodge my feeble attacks and shotgun blast me in the face. It felt like I was shooting Nerf guns because my bullets never seemed to do any damage. It was bad. I felt very helpless, so I recruited my brother to come downstairs and join me, and maybe some of his great tips and tricks could help me win a couple matches. Alright, since I don't know what I'm doing and that first match went atrociously, I recruited the help of my brother, and he's gonna show me how to win at this game. Okay, so I got some resources, now what do I do?
Now you can build with them. So you can build walls.
What? You can build walls? I could just run up, dude?
Yep. Until you run out of resources.
This is crazy.
No, you gotta be looking. Oops.
I just died.
Yep.
I was listening to your advice.
You take out your weapon and you start blaring some shots.
Like the sound of that. Let's find an innocent civilian. Why is it called a minigun if the thing shoots like a monster? Now, another interesting thing about Fortnite is you can talk to the people on your team if you have a microphone. Naturally, I found this intriguing. This was going to bring great insight to what the Fortnite community actually looks like.
Yes, that's pretty easy. Okay, so press escape. Press.
I'm getting so many chests with you.
You're getting so many chests, it's like you're a pirate. Okay, so you're not gonna hit it off with everyone you meet. We know this. But most of the people I met were pretty nice. The only weird thing was they're normally 6 to 12 years younger than me. I'm 20. Maybe I was just in the wrong lobby and I got all the kids, and maybe there's like an adult lobby some other place. I ended up playing Fortnite multiple days. All right, boys, another day at the office. Let's get this dub. All right, if we flank left, come around the side. I think we should be able to cut them off by the woods.
Hey, bro.
Bring the guys around, bring the guys around.
I'm a bust laptop if you don't close it. We need to get lifting, bro.
Oh. All right. Day number 2, we spice things up with a different game. A game that I had played before. It's known as Call of Duty Black Ops 4. And when my family plays Call of Duty, we play zombies. For anyone that doesn't know what zombies is, basically you run around a pre-selected map and you shoot zombies. Conceptually, it's pretty easy to grasp. what I like to do is make up a fun backstory in my mind about why I'm shooting the zombie, which then motivates me to shoot the zombies even faster. That zombie stole grandma's handbag and spent the money on a timeshare. That zombie likes pineapple on his pizza. That zombie thinks LeBron is better than Jordan. Kill!
So me and the fam bam just finished about 4 hours worth of zombies, and it was a lot of fun. I think we really bonded together. Right, guys? Right? Yeah, there's nothing better than shooting zombies with each other, and that's how you build relationships in the 21st century.
Day number 3, I threw a curveball into the mix. I felt an ethical imperative to pay homage to the games that paved the way for what modern gaming has become. I played some throwback games, starting off with Super Mario Bros. 3. This Japanese created game was released in 1988, over 30 years ago. I was extremely pumped to try it out again. Okay. We're playing. Okay. Hey, let's stomp on Mushroom Guy's head. Okay, there's something in here, isn't there? Oh no! No, this guy. Oh! Oh! Okay, one more time. One more time, come on. Yes! Yes! That was a big win. This game starting out was great. It was like I was reliving the glory days back on my Game Boy Advanced SP. The part I don't remember is how incredibly frustrating the levels can be. I felt like I needed some psychiatric evaluation after dying so many times to these turtles and random holes in the ground. After 3 hours, I went on to play another classic, Pac-Man. Everyone and their mother's heard of this game. This was another Japanese created game released in 1980. This game is for the OG gamers.
I feel guilty right now. I thought gamers were these antisocial people who stayed up till 5 a.m. drinking Monster energy drinks and eating hot Cheetos, and that was my interpretation of what a gamer looked like. But the more I game and the more involved I get with the community and the more questions I ask to these people, you realize they're a lot more normal than you thought they were. They're normal people who play video games as a hobby.
The 5th day, I tried my hand at another extremely popular international game that I had never played before. League of Legends. Over 27 million, M-I-L-L-I-O-N, play this game every day. That's like every living person in Australia playing this game on a routine basis. Crazy. So this is what League of Legends is like.
What are they doing? They're retreating to the nethers of the map? Oh, that looks like a big laser beam. Get wrecked, son. Whoa! They're teaming up on me. I thought bowling was supposed to be a bad thing. Look at that! You can just keep shooting and do 168 damage. Yo, I gotta go ask my brother why that is.
Now hold E. Now R. Nice. There it is.
What? How did I even do that? League has a system that eases you into the mechanics and the basics of the game. So League of Legends was much easier for me to pick up than Fortnite was. The 6th day, I went back to the Xbox to try a few games I'd heard a lot about, but I'd never played.
All right, me and Scott are about to get into some games that we don't normally play. One of them being Madden 19, and if things get crazy, we might even dive into some Star Wars Battlefront 2, I believe. And hopefully it's not too ugly. I don't know if we're gonna go against computers or we're gonna go against each other, but it's gonna get competitive. I would be feeling bad for Scott right about now because this gamer is not backing down from nothing.
Goal team here on first down from the left hash. This from 37.
Throw the ball, dude!
I think they were hoping to get it to him. To miss, but that window.
I think you did it wrong.
I'm telling you right now, you haven't experienced bliss like I have until you run 6 back-to-back Hail Mary passes. Star Wars Battlefront was a lot of fun too. The first-person shooter games are pretty easy to transfer to and from, but I was really impressed with the graphics, the gameplay, the different levels you get to do. I wish I would have had more time to play that day. On the final day of me going through this journey of gaming for a week, I wanted to do something a little different. I downloaded 2 very popular games from the App Store, and then I regretted it, and I didn't think it was going to be that interesting, so I instead just went back to games that I'd played previously in the week. But that was my original thought, do some gaming on my phone, because apps are technically gaming too, I guess. I had some interesting realizations this week. The first thing that surprised me was the level of community you are able to build in these online games. I think it would blow people's minds who don't play video games to see the kind of friends and the relationships you can build strictly through a video game. And I think another thing that gamers have to deal with is this idea of video games being lazy. I don't agree with that. Would you watch someone play chess and automatically assume that person's lazy? I wouldn't. You'd probably think that they're pretty smart. To me, a lot of these games are like chess with the screen. You're just doing different things, but the essentials of reacting to your opponents and trying to improve and get better are all the same. Now looking at it from the flip side, video games specifically have a grasp on people, especially impressionable kids, because I can speak from personal experience. They can be so much fun and they can be such a distraction from everything going on in your life. They take you out of the real world and put you into this virtual world. I remember from ages 11 to 14, all I wanted to do was play RuneScape, play Super Mario Baseball, play Wii Sports, play all these different games. That's when I think video games are a serious detriment to people. I'm not talking about Twitch streamers or people that make a living doing YouTube. I'm talking about the 99% of people like me who are just playing it strictly for entertainment. It really comes down to being a good steward of your time and managing your priorities. I know extremely successful people that play video games in their free time. Keyword on free time. They're not letting the games control them, they're controlling their games. And I think that's the most important thing. Those are some of the key takeaways. I really enjoyed this week. I had a lot of fun doing it. There was a lot of frustrating times with all the dying in Super Mario Bros. and getting shot in Fortnite, but overall, I had a great time. In case you're unaware, the last video I made, I ate McDonald's McDoubles for a week. So if you want to check that out, link will be in the description. If you want to see more, feel free to subscribe. And if you like the video or dislike the video, leave a comment telling me why. I appreciate your time. I hope you had a good time. I'll see you soon with the next video.
Day number 2, we spice things up. It's a bad idea. Oh, I just used cayenne pepper. Oh.